In today's class, we are going to learn matrix multiplication program in C++. That is how to write program for matrix multiplication using C++. This is a program for matrix multiplication. Hash include iostream.h and up to int main. This same for almost all programs. These two statements are the declaration statements. Here I have written this in two statements. You can make it as a single statement. Okay. So in this, as integers, we have declared these numbers as these variables as integers. R1, C1, rows and columns of the first matrix. R2, C2, rows and columns of the second matrix. I, J, K are the for loop variables. Three matrices are there: A, B, and C. Okay. Now enter the rows and columns of the first matrix, enter the rows and columns of the second matrix. So for multiplying two matrices, we know the common rule, that is number of columns of the first matrix should be equal to number of rows of the second matrix. Okay. So after getting the rows and the columns, we are checking whether C1 is equal to R2 or not. If C1 is not equal to R2, then we can display the result that matrix cannot be multiplied and then jump out of the statements. That is exit 0. Okay. Now if C1 and R2 are equal, then we have to get the arrays, datas. Okay. So see out enter the elements of A using for loop, read the value for A. Now read the value for B. Following are the steps with which we are doing multiplication. For I is equal to 1 to I to 0, I less than R1, I plus plus. For J is equal to 0, J less than C2, J plus plus. Here we are initializing C of ij. And here comes the third for loop. For K is equal to 0, K less than R2, K plus plus. This is the statement which does multiplication. C of ij is equal to C of ij plus A of ik into B of kj. Basically, the value of C of ij is 0, and after that, the value of C of ij, resultant value of C of ij will be substituted for calculations. Okay. Now, after doing this, you will get the value of the output, and then you have to display that. See out product of matrices for I is equal to 0, I less than R1, I plus plus, J is equal to 0, J less than C2, J plus plus. Then display the output. Here /n we have given because after first row it should come to the next row. Okay. So then return 0 and close the bracket. So this is the way how matrix multiplication can be done using C++. Hope it is clear for you. Thank you.